So there are additional costs, but there are many, many profit pool opportunities, as I call them. The additional costs come from economies of scale. These crops that we are investigating and work with, such as, for example, the Bambara groundnut, grows today in West Africa in tiny, tiny, small places, and therefore is rather expensive. The yields per hectare are just not there where commercial crops are today. So that would actually exclude the commercial use of these crops to start with, if you do not have the liberty to redesign comfort food. And this is what WhatIf Foods is all about. It's essentially thinking about what can we do to make, say, convenience food more, I don't want to say healthier, but nutritious. How can we help consumers through the offering that we create without much of change of consumer habits? Because this is always a problem. You try it one time, yeah, I do it. I go in the kitchen, I cook, but then I go back to my usual life, and then I'm falling back into the old traps. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to think, so what sort of products can we actually redesign and rethink completely so that we create new profit pools that allow us then to capture that money that we kind of save by redesigning and make use of that additional money to actually then do good with the farming communities. So at the end of the day, we still try to be affordable to all by thinking it the way I've just explained, and I hope it is somewhat clear, so that therefore actually the compensation to the farming communities is just and fair. For one second, we aim to speak to the farmers as close as we possibly can, even if they are the smallest of the smallest. We probably have a village aggregator in between, but we are speaking to them directly. So that means that we eliminate a lot of the supply chain intermediaries and therefore save money on that part as well. But be rest assured, this sort of undertaking just costs a lot of money. It is not a cheap undertaking, but therefore rethink and redesign comfort food for under these aspects as well. So there's a lot of science and a lot of technology that is required in order to do so.